Okay, what are we doing?
Well, I'm going to tell you guys now about the C63S and it being stolen, because I'm having a lot of accusations about it not being stolen and it being clickbait, which I think is just unfair and ridiculous. So
Who does that?
Who does it? Who does it?
Anyway. Let's have a seat.
All right, so we have Drive with Cole right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll put his little handle down below so you can give him a follow. Is it lopsided? Has it been?
Just somewhat wonky, but it's okay, we'll get there.
And you also have had this horrible experience where someone stole your M3.
Sadly, yes. Yeah. That's why I'm joining in, I think.
Yeah, I think I just want to kind of touch base on exactly what has happened, because it's been fairly traumatizing, and bless you, you've been so nice and supportive since, and I appreciate that. Yep.
Well,
thank you.
it is a traumatic experience, and the fact that people are even saying things that I've been hearing is just shocking, because I know what it's like. It was told to me as well. You just got to ignore it. Yeah. But at least we're going to address it and just talk it through. What
kind of sick person is going to tell you? I mean, it's going to fake their car being stolen for subs, for views, for followers. That's not my style whatsoever.
You got to be pretty desperate to do that for starters.
Pretty damn
desperate. Let's be honest, you're not. So.
Yeah, no. My car, the C63S, was stolen just over a week ago now, from my driveway just after midnight. Now the thieves, there must have been two, because there's a system that they use where it's a relay system. So they've got like I don't know what it is, something that they put up against the house.
Yeah, they extend the range of the key.
The signal from the key to the other person who's then going to start the car. Yeah. And that's what they did. So I've still got both keys, which is also very annoying. It's just sat there. But anyway, I was insured with we are insured with Elephant. And I believe they're part of the Aviva group. We didn't have gap insurance. Now, that's a big, I don't know how many of you guys have gap insurance, but a lot of people that I've spoken to, they didn't bother.
No, most people don't, because you never think it will happen to you.
No, you never think it's going to happen to you. So definitely, especially if you live in London or anywhere where anyone can see your car.
Yep.
Get gap insurance. So I don't know what they're going to offer me yet. I don't know what we're going to get, but looking online at the values of the car, it's not looking great. I may just have enough to cover off the leftover finance.
Oh, no way.
On the car. Yeah.
Is it because of the depreciation?
Yeah, because of what they're saying. Yeah, because it's over, what is it now? It's about just under 2 years old. So it's that's it.
And you've had it how long?
Just 2017. So it's
Oh no.
Yeah, way. And that's anyway. Oh, so frustrating. So we had the police come out.
Right. Let's break it down, because actually this is interesting. Police didn't even come to mind, but go on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, the police showed up at ours very late at night, just after it had happened.
Okay. How quickly?
Just under an hour. They came to the house. And then took all the information. Then around 6 a.m., so 6 hours after the theft had happened, they sent an email basically saying, well, actually, I'll find it. I'll read it. I'll read it out loud.
Let's have it.
So good morning. I am the officer that attended your home earlier this evening to take the report. At this stage, the last update we had on your vehicle was that it had hit ANPR cameras in North London heading towards Essex.
Oh, so they left the plates on?
Yeah.
That's just dumb.
Yeah, I know.
Carry on.
And then this is from the policeman. So then they go, unfortunately, unless the car is stopped and the suspect is caught, there are no further line of investigation to follow due to the lack of CCTV in the area. I mean, there's CCTV everywhere. I don't understand how they can just... Well, anyway.
Yeah.
With that, I have put the above crime report on and have closed the investigation. This does not mean it can't be reopened if any further evidence becomes apparent later down the line. I'm sorry you've been a victim of crime, and if you feel there's anything further I can help with...
Wait. Slow down. You'll close the investigation?
Yeah, that's it. 6 hours after the car was stolen. 6 hours!
This is ridiculous.
That's the police. That's the police.
Okay, because I have also a similar story with my experience, but so they did not close the case by any means, because 4 months later they still found it, but that's another story.
Ugh.
Point being, what was the point?
They closed the case. 6 hours after you report the car stolen, then the police close the case. That's it. Done, dusted.
Unbelievable. Yeah. That must be something new, because they kept telling me, we don't have the resources, to the point where somebody messaged me saying they saw the car in Essex, which is where it was found, somebody messaged me saying they saw it on Instagram. They sent me the message. I called the police. Guess what they say? Sorry, can't do anything about it. I was like, the car is seen in a location. Can you go in? No, we don't have the resources. Like that's not cool.
No.
So yeah. Anyway, I don't want to change the topic to my story.
No, but it's all relevant.
Pretty disappointing.
It's all relevant, yeah, and it is disappointing. It's deeply sad. I didn't know. You just don't know this is going to happen until it does. Yeah. Anyway, so now I've been dealing with the insurance company Elephant, who I don't know who the girl is there, but she's absolutely useless. She's actually she's almost nasty. She's almost just being short and nasty to me, and it's like we've just had a car stolen. Yeah. And now she's trying to find other, like, she keeps asking more random questions that were asked originally, like, oh, can you send me through your license information? Already did that. And to confirm you don't have any points, is that true? So I had the DVLA on the phone speaking to the insurance company. And I mean, we would have, anyway, they're just trying to find any little way to get out of pain. I've actually got another story, which I'll read to you as well, which is, this is a slightly side note, but someone that I'm friends with on Twitter, I haven't met him yet, he sent me his story, which is this is bad. Fairly bad. So, this guy bought, in 2007, he bought a Golf Edition GTI, Edition 30 GTI.
Right.
Anyway, and then he was insured with Direct Line, and he dealt with someone called Kirsty, who was beyond awful and really argumentative with him. Not an ounce of consideration, which is also something I've experienced. I don't know if that's pretty much the same.
So, yeah.
It's almost like the people in these insurance companies, they just don't know. They don't know what the hell they're dealing with. They don't understand the value. I
think they're used to it so much that they don't care, and they switch off the emotional side of things. It's all about numbers and just validating information. They see it that way probably. But go on, what's the story? So anyway,
this guy suffered weeks of stupid questions from Kirsty at Direct Line. Had I got any endorsements on my driving license? Yes, they're all declared. Was the car garage? How did they get in? Where were the keys kept? Even, was there a fence around the property? Yes, however, and the thieves, they had to prove that there was a fence around his property. Yeah. What? Then all of this came to a head in 2010, so 3 years after it was stolen, when he was called by the detective and told, your house is insecure. He raced home only to find that it was insecure, as Direct Line had told the police that they had suspected that he had cut up his Golf and had sold it. Long story short, half a dozen police searched every inch of this guy's house. He was the victim. His car was stolen, and the police are searching his house because of Direct Line, saying that we believe this guy he's got rid of the car. It's an insurance fraud. Anyway, 12 hours of interrogation later, he was released. So he was arrested and he was released 12 hours later. And then where was it? So renewed 9 months later, he received a phone call from his solicitor's office telling him that the police would be taking no further action as the Crown Prosecution Service had told them there was no evidence and he wasn't involved in the theft. This didn't stop the police at Direct Line's request from petitioning the CPS 2 additional times for me to be charged whilst relieved. He 35 grand out of pocket plus another 5 grand in solicitors fees in 2012. So another 2 years later, this has been ongoing for 5 years. This guy got a phone call from the police. It's about your car. Turns out it was in Germany. Yeah, completely intact. And the people, the investigation team did such a good job at investigating the car. They actually found the crowbar in the back of the car, which they didn't write this up. They didn't find this. When he got the car back, he finds the crowbar. That was the same thing that they'd used to break into his house. Yeah, and then break into, anyway. It's just something, and I'm just beyond these stories that I've had, and I so appreciate all the stories that I've been reading them all. If I haven't replied to them all, I'm sorry. Yeah. but it's just so I don't think people are aware, and I don't think insurance companies, the people that are. So another thing I've Googled. Side note. In 2017, when this car came out, the C-Class Mercedes was the most stolen vehicle in the UK. Didn't know that. I knew about Range Rovers and Land Rovers, and I knew all about that, but not the C-Class. Oh my God. That was number 1. Land Rover was number 3. Okay, in 2017. And an Elephant didn't require an additional tracking system, so we just had the Mercedes Me app on the car, Mercedes Me thing, so you could see. The car still shows, it's sat in the driveway. It still shows that they disabled it. They disabled it. And anyway, insurance company didn't require anything further than that, even though I suppose if they did have if we did have an additional insurance tracking system, they could disable it. Because
they know these things.
They know. Exactly. Yeah. And I just think for that, there should have been something more that I think the people should know about when you're getting your car insured, like especially the cars that are most prone to being stolen. They should know, and they should try and be told to do something, take extra measures. Like with Land Rovers, I think they all say get a steering lock on it.
Yeah,
that's just something.
It helps a little bit.
It has helped a little bit.
So yeah, I mean, okay. With theft, the thing is, I'm also a motorcyclist, so that's where the theft is even worse. Ooh. Bikes in London, you know how it is.
Gone. Yeah.
But the point being is, literally, the harder you make it for the thieves to steal, the more the things they see that are going to prevent them from quickly getting out of there, the more likely they are to just not bother. So from my experience, use a steering lock if you care about your car. Make sure your insurance terms are in your favour, or at least, you know, there to support you.
Get gap insurance.
Gap insurance. Honestly, it's.
You might not think it's worth it at the time.
I mean, if you're in a major city like London, it is worth it, because you never think it's going to happen to you, but it does. And we are both, you know, victims, and it's just it is just what it is, and it does happen. You just never think it will happen to you.
It's just so messed up. And there's another thing I've seen. There's Instagram accounts with 20,000 odd followers of people that are just stealing cars. They're anonymous and they're stealing things.
And they're posting on
and they're posting it all public. I'll show you afterwards. I'm not going to mention the account because I'm not giving them any publicity. Yeah. But they're absolute pieces of scum. I'm not even going to say what I'm going to say, but how the hell that can be allowed, how the hell those kind of accounts aren't destroyed and taken down. It's just messy. It's someone showing off stealing cars, and I think someone even sent them a message saying, have you got Tatbels C63S? And they said no, it's too, people would notice that car, it's not a car that they would take. Because it's because of the spec, people would know. I mean, the car with the picture was shared over 100,000 times, which is like, it's been seen by shared by some massive accounts. So if it is going to come up, if it is in the UK, I would have known about it by now. I think it's gone.
Well, I wouldn't. I know. I thought that. I thought it was someone in Lithuania or something, but because the thief, I was given the details of him. He was Lithuanian. Anyway, I thought it would be gone abroad, but 4 months later, it was found in a car crash in Essex. Funnily enough, same direction yours went.
Essex must be the place.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
well, what happened to mine? They took it and they put it in a sort of underground car park with a cover on top to hide it. And then, like, literally 4 months later, for the first time, I'll tell you why I know this. But 4 months later, assumed the thief himself went for a joyride on fake plates, crashed the car. The car gets obviously taken by the police, this, that, and the other. I go to see it, and it's had like literally 60 miles on top from the point when I had it. So they didn't use it for 4 months.
Interesting.
Apart from that one time when he went for a drive. That clearly can't drive, the bastard.
No, I know. Well, serves him right. I mean, did they catch him? They caught him?
Yeah, but they couldn't charge him with theft. Because there was just even though I had photographic evidence from the CCTV of his face, the police just didn't do anything. They just say they don't have the resources, which is pathetic.
But there should be something. I mean,
there should be something
to get the people that steal someone. I mean, this is another thing. Like so Mercedes as well. We've sent them an email to tell them I'm going to do this video. They don't care. That's something that's really upset me. Mercedes-Benz UK do not they don't care about me highlighting this, and it's just something you're spending 70 grand on a car that people can steal. And I mean, I don't understand why is that even possible? I understand the keyless go thing and it's more convenient, but how can, in this day and age...
Can you choose to spec it or not on these cars?
I think with the S it was just, you get it, but with the normal C63 you've got to spec it. Okay. But even so, it shouldn't. I mean, that just goes for any keyless go car. You can steal them, and I mean that's someone's pride and joy. They've worked hard for this car or our car, and it's just. Rick's just so angry.
I was angry for a good 2 months, still thinking that maybe I'll get it back, and at month 2 I was like, no, forget it. Just move on.
I'm still hoping, but at the end of the day, if I get the car back, I'm not going to keep it. Someone else has enjoyed that thing.
That's exactly
That's the thing that makes me feel the most sick. If someone else has sat in my seat, touched my steering wheel, and like enjoyed the car like I used to, and they stole it. They don't bloody deserve it. Anyway, I'm sure you can see how angry I am about this. But this is kind of just a video just to update you, because there's not going to be any more videos with the C63S, sadly. I know. So there's, I know, it's really, really rubbish. Yeah, so there you go. The car was stolen. My C63S was stolen. I'm probably not going to get it back. So but anyway, just try not to keep asking me the same question. Hopefully this clears it up. It's gone. It wasn't me making some sort of clickbait trick. Someone actually came to my house and stole the car. But yeah, let me know. Have you guys had any experience with having your car stolen? Anything at all? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your stories, and maybe there could be. We'll see what happens. Maybe Elephant, the insurance company, may help us a bit more instead of just being really aggy. I mean, anyway, I'll leave it at that before I get really aggressive.
I'm gonna go.
But yes, this is Cole, so you guys have got to make sure you follow him because there's going to be more coming from his channel. Yep. More of Tatbels featuring on his channel.
Definitely.
But yeah, I hope you guys not enjoyed the video, but just an update. But yeah, make sure you subscribe because I will be a bit more upbeat and fun in further videos. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.
Ciao.
Ciao.